One of the greatest parts about the Tomb Raider games was being able to explore Lara's mansion. It was a great way to learn the controls in a non-traditional way. In total, we've had 5 times to explore her mansion. Let's take a look now at our house and how it has evolved over the years. In Tomb Raider 1, we get a quick movie showing the front of her house before we enter. Her Norton motorcycle is parked out front with a fish water fountain as well. We begin on the 2nd floor in the library, furnished with thousands of books and a fireplace. As we exit the room, we arrive in her music and tumbling room, complete with a piano, harp, and massive tumbling mat. The rest of the rooms upstairs are not accessible at this point. Downstairs is a beautiful grand staircase leading to a massive entranceway. A chandelier hangs from the ceiling and the entrance is filled with a ton of crates. Lara hasn't quite finished unpacking. Once you climb over the boxes, you'll enter Lara's personal gym. Several chandeliers hang from the room, and she'll guide you through each segment in the gym to learn the controls. In the following room, you'll find Lara's pool room, complete with a glass ceiling, massive pool, and tons of statues and decorations. Once you exit the pool, the game begins. This is a fantastic house, it's fun to explore, and I enjoyed the training tutorial in the gym. It leaves tons of room for improvement and expansions. In Tomb Raider 2, Lara's house has had some major renovations. Visually, everything looks 100 times better, and there are several additions. Winston, Lara's faithful butler, is added, and he follows you around wherever you go. Lara's library has been drastically reduced, and now only a few books remain. The fireplace has also been upgraded. The tumbling mat in her music room has been replaced with a huge floor mat. 2 more rooms upstairs are now unlocked, an attic and Lara's bedroom. The attic houses several boxes previously seen in the front entranceway. Lara's bedroom features several windows overlooking her property, as well as a personal fireplace, massive bed, and lounge chair complete with a balcony. She has an ensuite bathroom with a huge bathtub and shower, and a closet that remains locked until the completion of the game. Downstairs, the front entranceway is now clear and features a huge carpet, more paintings, and 2 separate hallways. The left hallway brings us to Lara's huge kitchen, complete with a freezer. We all know what that's for. Part of the gym has been closed off and converted to a dining room area. The right hallway leads to a room where her gym used to be. It has now been converted to a ballroom and has a personal stereo that we can turn on. Her pool room has also had some visual changes, and a diving board has been installed. Back to the entranceway, a button has been installed beside the front door, and we can now venture outside. We get to go on a full 360 of Lara's property and admire her mansion and gardens. She has a gorgeous fish fountain and a massive hedge maze that ultimately leads to a switch that opens the door to her basement. It's timed, so you've got to remember how to exit the maze as quickly as possible. Her basement features a massive collection of treasures, and we can feast our eyes on all of the goodies she has uncovered. In the back of her house, an assault course has been built, taking place of her gym. It is a fun way to refresh your skills in a more realistic setting than before, and we also get to try zip lining for the first time. The course is timed, so it offers great replay value, and you can try and beat your best time. This is a great improvement from the first version of her house, and it's so much fun to explore. The secret switch to unlock her basement was a great idea, and the timed run was challenging and fun. In Tomb Raider 3, we're able to explore Lara's mansion again, and it has undergone even more changes. Her library has been given a new look, but still features the same number of books. Her fireplace also has a nice roaring fire this time, and a secret book has been installed to temporarily distinguish the fireplace to access her renovated attic. More on that later. A leopard print sofa and TV have been installed in Lara's music room, and the harp has been removed. In her bedroom, she now has a new bed and storage box. Her fireplace has a nice big fire, and her old gun cabinet has been converted to a regular closet housing flares. Her bathroom is still the same, but the graphics have been improved. Heading downstairs, we see she has purchased another chandelier and has had the tiles redone, opting for black checkers this time instead of blue. Her dining room has been upgraded as well with a new sofa and personal stereo that was moved from her ballroom. No new changes in her kitchen other than the updated graphics, and yes, we can still lock Winston in the freezer. It never gets old, does it? Lara apparently missed having an indoor gym, probably on the cold, rainy days, so she has installed the gym back inside where her ballroom used to be. The carpet has been ripped out and hardwood floors have been installed. There were a few new moves to learn in this game, and the gym has several additions for us to practice. Monkey bars, blocks, and a sprinting mat have been added. Lara's pool room has been improved with an even bigger diving board, 2 gorgeous flame ornaments, and updated decorations. A hidden switch on the back of the diving board has been installed, which opens a secret panel in the main entranceway. The secret panel reveals a switch, opening another hidden panel on the opposite side of the room. You'll have to be quick to make it past the time door, so get ready to sprint. Inside, Lara has installed a brand new trophy room, complete with artifacts collected in the previous games, as well as a few extras. If you're wondering where the rest of the statues in gold went, perhaps it was used to invest in a huge addition waiting outside. We can once again venture outside of Lara's home, and we'll see that she's upgraded her fountain to a larger size with a new horse statue. Her hedge maze has been cut down, and in its place, a massive quad bike course. Of course, we can't just waltz in. We have to do a little searching to find the key. More on that later. Lara's assault course at the back of her house has undergone a few changes. First, it's still timed, but now you will take a time penalty should you make a mistake. This adds to the challenge, so you'll be sure to want to try it again and again. We also come across Lara's pistols hidden in the assault course. The best part is the new shooting range, and Winston has decided to play along. He's dressed for the part, and you can shoot him before completing the course. Back inside Lara's mansion, it's time to find the Racetrack Key. Head back to the attic where you'll find a lever. It opens the door to Lara's basement, and it's timed, so move fast. You'll be surprised when you enter. Lara has done mega renovations. Her treasures are gone, and in their place is a humongous aquarium filled with dozens of tropical fish. She's moved some books from her library down here, and has added another couch. Perfect spot to do some reading. If you take a closer look in the aquarium, you'll spot the key. Once you've gone for the swim, you can return to the quad course, where you'll finally gain entrance. The quad bike course is simply awesome. The course is incredibly fun, long, and a great challenge as it's timed. You'll get to master the controls very quickly, and you can return whenever you like. This is such a great improvement over the hedge maze. Overall, this version of Lara's house is my favorite. It's fun to explore, and I love the new additions. For the record, all of my stories that feature Lara's mansion are based on this version. I often wished that this mansion had another appearance, because I was curious what the other locked doors contained. What do you think was behind them? The next time we get to visit Lara's mansion isn't until Tomb Raider 7 Legend. Fans of the classics are in for a surprise, as Lara has moved to a new house, one that is reminiscent of the Tomb Raider movies. The lower level consists of a living room complete with a big fireplace, tons of couches and tables, a separate room for Zip and all of his equipment, and 2 doors leading elsewhere. She has a big staircase, but not as grandiose as her previous mansion. The door on the right leads down a corridor to Lara's pool room. It features an incredibly big pool that outshines her previous one. It features an underwater lever and passageway. The pool room itself is quite large, and it features several movable fish sculptures. We can use the sculptures to make our way to the upper level where a mini puzzle lies, as well as gaining access to her diving board. There are other movable objects we can have fun with as well. The left door from Lara's living room leads outside temporarily, where we pass by a pretty fountain and can see more of her mansion. We enter Lara's gym from here, which, like her earlier mansion, serves as a training room. We can practice Lara's moves, but we're on our own this time, as we don't have any help from Lara. Her gym features a mini pool that connects with the larger pool for easier access between rooms. The second level features a few more rooms to explore, as well as nicely decorated and lavish hallways. A study for Alistair is one of the rooms, and thousands of books line the room. A smaller room upstairs houses even more books, and there is a secret passage leading from this room, which makes exploring her house even more fun. Next up, we visit Lara's bedroom, which features a massive walk-in closet where we can change her outfit, a central room complete with a few couches, and her bedroom, which houses a nice, pretty-looking bed and furniture. Overall, this house is fun to explore, and it offers some nice challenges and puzzles. Winston is present in this version of her house as well, but it just isn't the same without him following her around. By the way, where is Lara's kitchen? It's the only room missing from this mansion. The last time to date where we get to explore Lara's mansion is in Tomb Raider Anniversary, the remake of Tomb Raider 1. I have to say I was very surprised to see the house from Legend in this game. If it was a remake, why didn't they remake her original mansion? In any case, they've done some massive upgrades to the mansion and have made it 10 times more fun to play than the previous version. The living room and downstairs area have had some changes. Since this is a remake, Zip's office area is non-existent, and in its place are loads of boxes and crates. Lara's pool room has some major scaffolding all around, and the pool is also under construction. There are tons of boxes and equipment laying around, which makes it fun to navigate as we can move carts to help us maneuver around. The statue puzzle from Legend makes another appearance on the second level of the room, but has been slightly modified to keep it fresh. Down the other corridor from downstairs is Lara's outdoor courtyard and entrance to her gym. It has been greatly modified, and it's fun to navigate the course. Blue numbered floor pads mark the order of the gym, which is reminiscent of Lara's original gym. There are several hidden items to pick up throughout her house, and you'll have fun locating some in her gym. Another addition to Lara's home is being able to venture outside. Head back to the living room and exit through the door by the left of the staircase. She has an absolutely beautiful property and a massive hedge maze. It definitely beats the one in Tomb Raider 2. All of the water has been shut off in her mansion, so the fountains that line the outside of her house are empty, as well as the ones inside. It's a fun puzzle to solve and gets you to explore her house fully. In order to access the hedge maze, you'll have to solve a sundial puzzle, which was really neat. In order to solve the puzzle, you had to have read books scattered throughout her home to get the correct time. Once the puzzle is solved, you are free to explore the maze, which is tons of fun. Once you reach the center of the maze, you're met with another puzzle. The developers did a great job creating lots to do in Lara's house, which entices players to complete each puzzle. Once you get the water turned back on, you'll enjoy the fountains outside, which are very pretty against the dark sky, and you can take a dip in her pool. The second level of Lara's mansion has also had a few changes. Her bedroom layout is the same, but you'll notice some of the decorations have changed. She also has a new spot where she stores her pistols, and you can change outfits in her walk-in closet like before. Winston makes another appearance, and you'll be able to spot him every so often, usually from a distance. Lara's library offers yet another mini puzzle. As soon as you enter, the door locks behind you, and you'll need to figure out how to get out. There were a lot of great updates to this mansion, and the new puzzles made it tons of fun to explore. In Tomb Raider Underworld, Lara's mansion made another appearance, but since it was part of gameplay, I've decided not to include it here. I hope you've enjoyed my review of all of Lara's homes. Which one's your favorite? I'll see you next time.